Hello, welcome to a new series. We are in quarantine, right? I got even more free time to make videos. And going forward, I'm gonna keep the camera on this side of the table just for something different. Beautiful day right here. Um, all natural lighting, even with one of the window mostly shut. Yeah, my room is pretty bright. Um, I have made some tips and tricks videos as well as I think in my series of the art of the flip in the very early episodes 2 years ago, even 3 years ago, I made some videos that talk about strategy on how to buy. Going forward, this new series is gonna have something new but also touch on some of those same topic again. But this series is gonna be tips on how to buy. Okay, as I am scaling back, and I have scaled back significantly on my buying, regardless if the market explode again 2 years from now, I don't care. I am on my exit. I have a 5 year plan to exit, so I'm gonna stick to that. I am disciplined, okay? But I would like to pass on the knowledge that I have and gain over the many years so that those that want to pursue flipping, buying things on the cheap, finding bargains, all the things that have helped me build a great collections and make some profit over the years in this hobby, I want to pass on that knowledge so that, for those that are willing to do the work, at the end of the day, it is work. Nobody is gonna walk up to you and say, here's a deal. Okay? A lot of people in this hobby want to get cheap books, but a lot of people I know do not want to put in the hard work or fun work. It can be both fun and hard work, but at the end of the day, it is effort. That's what I want to focus this very first episodes. Okay, it's just that it's nothing, very few things land on my lap as if like somebody just knock on my door and say, hey, ETA Nick or Mr. Nick or whatever people want to call me, here's some great deal, here's a great bargain for you, just give me some cash, pay me below fair market value and go ahead and make the money on me. Nobody's gonna come and drop that kind of opportunities on my lap. All my life I got to where I am, whether it's in comic books, in my collection, or whether it is in life, work, career, business success. I work. I put in the effort. Okay, so I understand not all efforts pay off, but putting in no effort equal zero. Okay. Not all efforts will pay off. There are misses. There are business failures along the way, quite a few, but I didn't give up. Okay, I focus on learning how to hone my skills, whether it's in the business world or in comic books. I put in the effort. So for those that want to learn things from me on how I approach buying, how I approach looking, hopefully this series will put things neatly condensed in one series instead of being hodgepodge spread out over, tips and tricks, art of the flip. It's all spread out. It's hard for people to find. In fact, people don't find those videos. The way YouTube works, if something is 4 years old, it's buried. Okay, it's buried. And occasionally people would ask me questions here and there, and I had to go to try dig out, the old videos to see if I can find it and send them the link. I have done that. There are quite a few people that occasionally will ask me questions, and eventually I was able to find some old videos to send them the link. But going forward, that's what this series is about. It's gonna hopefully give you most, if not all, of my bags of tricks that I have used over the past decade plus. For sure, since 2008, since I returned to the hobby in 2008, for the past 11, 12 years, I have honed my methods of searching on eBay, on how to pay, how much to offer, how to deal with people, how to approach dealers, how to approach collectors. There's a lot of things that I have learned and honed my skills over the years in doing this in order to have access to great books, great collections. At the end of the day, efforts. Okay, so I'm not gonna go much more in this very first video than talk about effort. If you're not willing to do the work, if you sit at home and complain about you can't find books, I got plenty of those comments on my videos. I can't find anything. Everything is overpriced. Are you even looking? How hard are you working at looking at anything? Or you just throw up your hands and say, I can't buy from eBay, I can't. There's a lot of I can't. You know, there's a lot of people that approach this hobby and life in general with the two word I can't. So for this very first video, it's all about talking about the efforts, okay? Sure, many of us are guilty of I can't, I don't want to. There are so many 2 to 4 letter words that people like to throw out there, but in the end, it's all about effort, right? Does anybody here disagree with what I'm saying? It's okay. It's absolutely okay to admit I'm lazy. Okay? My wife is super neat, super clean, germ phobic. I am kind of messy. Okay? I understand I don't put in the effort to clean outside of the kitchen because I cook a lot, so I want my space to be clean. But when I come to the bathroom, the living room, the dining room, I'm not very good at that, okay? I can admit that I'm lazy there, all right? So I'm not gonna put in a lot of effort to keep those areas clean, not for a long, many decades of my life. So it's not easy. I'm not telling you that it's easy to switch, okay? It's not easy to make that switch where you are the kind of person that don't put in a lot of effort. I'm not here, I don't have the magic formula to cure laziness, okay? So for those that are not lazy, that don't have the tools, the right tools to go out there and hunt and find great books and great deals, then this series might be for you. Hopefully I can help you hone your skills where it will make your efforts pay off. Okay, that's ultimately, that's what I hope for this series, is that you know, I'm not going to be able to help everybody because a lot of people like great books. Everybody like great books for great prices, right? But a lot of people are not going to go out there and do the work that is needed. It's a lot easier to sit and be jelly. That's just the way people are. Okay, I understand. I'm not here to trying to convince those to get off the couch to go find great books. I'm here to talk to those that say, I want to do the work. I am willing to do the work. Just tell me how to do it and I will do it. If you like what you see here in the very first episodes, stick around. Maybe once a week, I will drop some nuggets, and a lot of it might be common sense. Yes. Is it shocking? Is it shocking that I just said that? You know, it might be news for some people, but I am a firm believer that many things that I do, whether how I approach life, how I approach saving money, how I approach collecting, selling, buying, stock market, you name it. Many things that I do, for the most part, doesn't require high IQ. It requires common sense and a level-headed kind of thinking instead of all the FOMO and fear and greed and all that stuff. That's a big key. The big key is being able to eliminate a lot of those extra forces that is gonna get you in the end. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.